motion from Amanda Teagarden. Who seconded the motion?
Bob Bell.
Bob Bell.
Tulsa County.
Tulsa County.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'd like to second the nomination for President Charles E. Dean of Oklahoma State House of Representatives Republican delegation.
Okay. The convention has nominated Senator Williamson. Would like anybody like to speak on Senator Williamson's behalf? Okay. You speak here.
Thank you. I stand in support of Senator Williamson. This is his termed out year. This would be the last time he could serve as an elected official and be chairman of the state convention. I think he has earned that right, certainly, and he has been a stalwart supporter of pro-life and nothing against any other person running, but he's been expecting to do this and preparing for it, and I just think it's just to honor his service to us in our state, and really I have to even thank him for helping us get the House majority, because you know what was on the ballot that year was the marriage amendment bill, and that was certainly so many things behind the scenes that don't make it to the newspaper to advance the conservative Republican agenda. And you may never know what that is, but we do, many of us do. And we have him to thank too for getting out the votes in 2004 to give us that House majority. And I stand in strong support of Senator Williamson chairing this committee.
Okay, I need a runner to determine the number of delegates that are in dispute at this time. Which counties have a dispute? Okay. Okay, what we'll do is we'll wait till we hear back from the Credentials Committee on that. Okay, what we're going to do is proceed with the vote. We understand the number of votes is in dispute, and if that is within that margin, we will wait for the dispute to come back. About 50 votes is what's in dispute right now. So at this time, I would ask that those in favor of Senator James Williamson please stand. Those in favor of Representative Charles Keith can stand. It is the opinion of the chair that Senator James Williamson. Roll call, Mr. Chair. Roll call vote, that motion is out of order. There's no provision for a roll call vote, that motion is out of order.
Parliamentarian chair that position. A roll call vote should be in order anytime they've been asked.
It's the opinion of the chair that that is not the proper motion, so.
Well, we'll be in proper motion, Mr. Chair.
Okay, sir. Okay, it's the opinion of the chair that the election was held and Senator Williamson has been elected.
You vote yes.
Okay, at this time, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you the chairman of our convention, the Dean of the Oklahoma Senate, Senator James Williamson. Thank you for your vote of confidence, I think. Our next item of agenda for business is the report of the Rules Committee. Is the Rules Committee ready to present their report? Mr. Chairman, I move that we adopt the rules that are presented in your in the.
Mr. Chairman, I call for a separate vote on section Roman numeral 6 of the rules.
If you hold on, we're going to, listen to me, we're going to do this in an orderly manner. While someone is speaking, they have the floor. Please do not interrupt speakers again. I will recognize any other appropriate motion which is under the rules of our convention or the Robert's Rules of Order or the state party rules. So there has been a motion that I think you completed. There has been a motion and a second. Sir, you have another motion at the microphone back there.
Thank you, and I apologize for the interruption. I'd like to call for a separate vote on section Roman numeral 6 of the rules.
Please state, when you're making a motion for a recording secretary, it is very important that you please state your name so that we can keep our minutes accurate.
My name is Andrew Whittingham, and I'm from Oklahoma County.
Andrew Whittingham from Oklahoma County has moved to separate out, that was section 6.
Yes, sir. The
And
election
that is a proper motion. And what we will do, it is allowed under Robert's rules to have a separate motion on the rest of the rules. Are there any other motions concerning the additional rules, the other rules?
Call for a separate vote on Roman numeral number 9B. Remove the delegate.
You need to
For
say your name,
delegate,
sir.
Justin Ford.
And County.
Canadian.
Justin Ford from Canadian County, is that correct? And you also have asked for a separate vote on Rule 9B, is that correct?
Correct.
Are there any other motions to that effect? Any requests for separate vote? Seeing none, I would entertain unanimous consent request that the rest of the rules be adopted. Is there objection? Seeing none, the rest of the rules have been adopted.
Point of order.
Who's raising the point of order?
Gregory Hill, Tulsa County.
State your point.
Mr. Chairman, do I understand you to say that we have a 2/3 vote, at least, on the other sections that are not being debated?
Well, I asked unanimous consent, no one raised an objection, that's better than a 2/3 vote, so we have those adopted. The only issues that we still have remaining is section 6, and 9B. Is there a motion concerning, I will take 9B up first. Is there a motion concerning section 9B of the rules? There is a motion that it be adopted as printed. Is there, sir, you need to state your name again. Tom Prince from Oklahoma County. Don Burdick from Tulsa County seconds. There is a motion and a second that it be adopted as printed. If you agree with that motion, you want 9B adopted as printed, you will now stand. Chair sees a 2/3 vote. There is a point of order. Somebody's yelling at me. I can't. Point of order, please. Okay. Richard Ingram.
There was no no allowance for debate on the issue.
Point is well taken. We will back up. Thank you for keeping me straight. There is a allowance of up to 4 minutes under 9D, which has been previously adopted. So we will allow any member of the convention who would like to speak in favor of the adoption of the rule that's under attack here. Please raise your hand if you want to speak in favor of the adoption of the rule. We do have 2 people who want to speak in favor of the adoption of the rule as printed. You're recognized, sir. You have. Please state your name and county.
My name is Jason Reese from Oklahoma County, and before I speak to that, I would like to make a countervailing motion to table all of the previous motions having to do with the rules in the interest of time. I don't think any of us want to be here all day. The Rules Committee worked very hard on these rules. I think they're quite fair. So I move that we table the motions and we move on with our business.
Chairman rule that at this time that motion is out of order. I had started the motion allowing the individuals to debate whether 9B should, and frankly, my whole purpose as chairman of this convention is to make sure that the majority rules and that we move along. So there is a 4-minute allowance of debate or retaining the 2 minutes, the 2 minutes on each side. Is there anyone who wants to speak? And the order of business right now is to 2 minutes. So anyone who wants to speak, continuing the rule 9B. Is there anyone who wants to speak? For it. Come down to the mic and give your name and where you're from, and you're recognized.
My name is John Winston, Payne County. I am in favor of keeping this rule as printed. I believe it's very critical that we have control, or at least know who is the delegate, who is on this board, who is supposed to be voting, who is not supposed to be voting, in order to keep this convention fair to every attendee. Thanks very much.
Please state your name and where you're from.
I can speak loud. Ruth Finch from Hughes County. This is not a new rule to our convention. It has been a rule that has been in the Rules Committee and been on our rules ever since I've been involved in the Republican Party. And I see no reason for us to change it.
2 minutes for those who oppose.
Justin Ford, Payne County. I think that we're going to give the chairman unilateral authority to remove whoever he wants to at any time. It prohibits the delegates from participating in voting.
Charlie Meadows, Logan County. I move that we strike the word delegate. And the purpose of this is that, again, it would be up to this body if we needed to remove an unruly delegate and not just the whims of an individual. This is not a rap, this is not any place else, no disregard to you, sir, but it's just really important, I think, it be a decision of this body. Is there anyone else who wants to speak in favor of opposed to this rules?
I'd like to second the motion of an amendment as suggested by Mr. Meadows, the Virgin Eagle of Canadian County.
We have a debate on a motion that's currently in order. Is there anybody else? We've got the 2-minute time limit. I'm sure we're getting close to the end.
Parliamentary part. Would a motion to amend not be a separate matter?
When the debate time is over, I'll recognize anyone who appropriately thank you. There is a motion to, and it has been debated, there is a motion to adopt the rule as written. Questions? You recognize, sir. Please state your question has been called. All those in favor of the
Motion to amend.
Parliamentarian indicates that that is not ordered. We do have a motion to adopt the rule as stated. All in favor, please stand. All opposed, please stand. Two-thirds. We now are back on the...
Mr. Chairman, Charlie Meadows, Logan County, which takes 20% for a roll call vote. I challenge for a roll call vote.
The chair has already moved the motion, and it has been indicated. We are now back on the order of business as to election of party officials.
Point of order.
Rule 6.
Point of order.
Mr. Ingles, you're
Richard
ready.
Ingles, Canadian County. The rules call for a roll call of 20%. It was asked for in proper manner. I believe the chair should be seeking if there is 20% support for the roll call vote.
The chair has ruled the motion had already been adopted.
I appeal the decision of the chair. Call Gregory Hill, Tulsa County.
There has been a request to appeal the ruling of the chair. If you sustain the ruling of the chair, please stand.
If you need it.
No, there's more chairs over here. Thank you for asking.
If you oppose the ruling of the chair, please stand. The chair sees the majority sustains the ruling of the chair. Item 6.
Motion to require a 20% roll call vote on consideration of item 6.
There is a motion to require a roll call vote for consideration on item 6. At this point, there is no more motion. At this point, there's no more motion to adopt it as written. Is that so moved? Okay. We do need a name and county, please. Charles Potts, Oklahoma County, and move that the item number 6 be sustained as written as part of the rules. Is there a second?
I second it, Mr. Chairman.
Please state your name again.
John Boydston, Payne County.
Mr. Boydston from Payne County will second. Now, since everybody's itching to have a roll call vote, and there has been a motion for a roll call vote. I do need, at this point in time, to see if we have the 200 seconds that is required under voting rule 4D. So if you second, if you believe it's necessary that we have a roll call vote on maintaining item 6 in the rules, the last one that's still under question, please stand. Yes,
Gregory Hill Tulsa, did you say 200 seconds?
that's right. 20% under rule
40%
4D.
or 200 seconds?
I'm sorry, it'd be 400, wouldn't it? No, it's 200. There's 1,000 registered delegates. Am I correct on that? 1,003, so we need at least 200 seconds under rule 4D. So you,
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
yes.
I'd like to move the previous question.
Got a second?
Jason Reese, Oklahoma County.
Paul Leon, Oklahoma County.
Parliamentarian and I agree. We'd love nothing but to avoid roll call vote at this point, but the rules that we've already adopted require, if there's 200 seconds, would you stand if you want a roll call vote at this time? I will remind everyone that you need to have a delegate badge on to be counted. Our strategy is to make you stand long enough and get tired. You may be seated. Cheryl, we've done it. You may be seated. There has been a request, an appropriate request, and 20% of the registered delegates have seconded as required under the rules. So we will have a roll call vote on the motion, which is to continue to adopt item 6 of the election of the National convention delegates. Are we ready to do the roll call vote? Okay. To properly be able to do a roll call vote, we need to hand out the ballots in different counties. So at this time, I will entertain a motion. Mr. Chairman, hold on. A motion to recess until after lunch.
Second.
Hold on. Is there such a motion?
So moved. Travis Cleveland, Logan County.
Would you all get that? And is there a second? Jerry Buchanan, Fulton County. Okay, we do have a motion and a second. Now I will recognize you.
Mr. Chairman, as a matter of parliamentary inquiry, I would like instruction regarding the rules regarding debate on this matter.
The rules under this matter is, as in all other areas that we have adopted previously, is item 9B, debate is limited to 4 minutes, 2 minutes allowed for each side on anything but election of officers.
On a further matter, Mr. Chairman, under the proposal to recess for lunch, when would that debate occur?
After lunch.
Is there a time specific to that?
We will, pardon? We will recess until 1 o'clock. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. We are recessed until 1 o'clock. All counties, please come forward to get your ballots before you leave, county chairman, and make sure your counties are properly counted. We are now on back to the motion that was for the convention when we recessed. My understanding, there has been a request to withdraw that motion from Charles Potts, who made the motion. Am I correct in that? There has been, he has withdrawn the motion, so we now will move to the next order of business, which is the election delegates. Hold on. There is a parliamentary inquiry. State inquiry. I hope everybody noticed that during the lunch hour, we turned off the mic and we have parliamentary inquiries that might not work. Okay.
The point of information is, have the rules been fully adopted as of now?
The rules that we are working on have been fully adopted.
In that case, I'd like to go ahead and move for us to adopt the slate as proposed in the rules.
Pardon?
I'd like to move that we approve the slate as provided for in the rules.
The rules, that rule is not one of the rules that have been adopted.
So the rules in full have not been adopted.
I'm sorry, the rule, that rule, which the motion was to adopt, it has been withdrawn. We then, we are going under the order of business. The next order of business is the election of delegates. As you all will see under your order of business, let me get one for myself. Mr. State Chairman, we are now under the election of National Convention delegates. Under state party rules, the state chairman shall present to the convention the nominations from the executive committee. Mr. State Chairman, do you have that?
Parliamentary inquiry.
You're recognized. You're right.
I'm sorry. The parliamentary inquiry goes very much to the matter at hand, and my request is that you would confer with the parliamentarian, because the matter that I had presented to him a few moments ago is detailed. He's quite familiar with it. So I would ask that you confer with him on that matter.
What matter is that?
On the matter that we had spoken of during lunch. I would be pleased to detail the subject, but I don't think the chair wishes me to.
The parliamentary inquiry has been made. As I stated before, as chairman of this convention, we are now on the order of business, election of National Convention delegates. Mr. State Chairman, do you have a slate? That will be the presentation at this time, is the slate.
According to the permanent party rules of the Oklahoma Republican Party, the Oklahoma Executive Committee will meet, determine the number of people to be nominated. We went through the process of, had 114 applications. Every person was given an opportunity to come and interview. We spent 5 hours interviewing those people. We spent 3 hours with secret voting. And at this time, I'd like to place the nomination, the names of the slate of 23 delegates, 23 alternates to be approved at this convention.
Mr. Chairman, Charlie Meadows, Logan County.
There has been a motion and a second. Mr. Meadows.
Thank you, sir. I rise to speak in opposition to the motion to elect the executive committee slate. There are many good people on the committee slate, but many of us among the grassroots workers in Oklahoma Republican Party.
Hold on. There is a motion and a second, and I will recognize you for the debate which you just started.
Okay.
But we do
before it was seconded.
Now, there is a motion on the floor. Those who want to speak in favor of the motion need to get up to the mic. There's 2 minutes on each side. Is there anyone else?
Call for roll call, motion to amend.
Are there anyone who wants to debate in favor of the motion?
I looked at the previous question, so I believe that goes before any debate, before we spend,
Debate. There's only under the rules, each side is given 2 minutes to debate a question. We will allow that debate. Last call on those who favor the motion.
Mr. Chairman, we move to adopt Rule 6.
That is out of order. There has been a motion on the floor. I'm going to recognize 2 minutes in opposition to that motion now, since no one has risen to.
Would you repeat the motion?
Jordan, do you want to be recognized in favor of the motion? Okay. Please state your name and county.
Hi, my name is Joy Malharovich. I'm chairman of the Tulsa County GOP, and I was part of this executive committee that met, and we spent probably 8 hours interviewing all of the people who were on this, 115 individuals who had applied for this, and I wish and hope that you will vote for this slate. It's a good slate, conservative people, and I'm very proud of this slate. Thank you.
Mr. Roberts from Tulsa County. Ron, do you also want to speak?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Don Berger, Tulsa County, past chairman of Tulsa County, Vernon First District, vice chairman. You know what, guys? We've got a real simple thing we can accomplish here. And the reason I'm for this slate is that once we pass it, we can get on with business and hopefully finish in time to 7:30. Not only that, the real important thing is that this slate is a very balanced slate of good, hard-working, proven Republicans who will serve our state well at this national convention. And so let's get behind them, let's elect them, and let's put it in the slate.
Mary from Garfield County. I just want to say I worked for a number of years with these gentlemen, with Charlie and David, and they worked hard, and Charlie, they worked hard in the party for years. But I think if they had just spent the time and effort that they're spending on this and explaining to us why they are doing what they're doing, because you know it's fruitless, Charlie. And I want to add, I think people ought to know that they have their own slate they put out, and they put my name on it and at least one other person's name on it without ever asking us. And that is really something that
My name is John Corwin. I'm from Oklahoma County. I'm a member of the slate as an alternate delegate, and I want to just, for a moment, sir, some of you guys have probably received material with my name on it saying, calling my conservative credentials into question. If I may just take a personal privilege for a moment. When I graduated high school, sir, I decided instead of taking a full scholarship to Brown University to join the United States Army, sir.
We don't have time for points of personal privilege. I'll give you 15 seconds to explain.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Well, in 15 seconds, the attacks on myself and several others that are on that statement are dishonorable. In the United States Army, we have loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. And the individuals that are perpetrating this attack lack all of those. Thank you, sir.
We're out of time for those in favor. I'm sorry. We now have 2 minutes for those opposed.
Chairman. I want to speak to the question that Mary Ron brought up. The people that were put on the alternate slate were people that indicated they wanted to go to the convention and either appeared or submitted their names to the convention. So when we created an alternate slate, we certainly, particularly those that we moved over from the original slate to the others, we did not feel that was necessary to speak with them on that. Here's what I want to say. There are a lot of good people on the committee slate, but many of us among the grassroots workers in Oklahoma Republican Party want a slate that is 100% pro-life, more conservative, and would like to offer the delegates an alternate choice. It's founded on the principles that all human life has value, and that our God-given rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness should be secured by a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Oklahoma conservative Republicans want to be respected by a delegation that will not simply attend the convention and cast the obligatory vote for John McCain. We want a slate of delegates that will abide by their oaths to vote for John McCain and then represent Oklahoma grassroots conservative Republicans on platform issues. To elect a more conservative, more solidly pro-life slate of delegates than that which has been presented to them by the party hierarchy. It will send a message to Republicans throughout the United States and to Senator McCain himself. That message will be that the Republican Party is still the party of Ronald Reagan, pro-life, Senator Jim Inhofe in his efforts to expose the fraud of global warming, and that we are pro-Second Amendment, and we expect the leadership to follow through, speaking out for and putting forward these liberty values. Those are the parties that are not entirely satisfied with the slate recommended by the committee. And at the same time, they want to
In abundance of fairness, they did get more than 2 minutes on the pro side. I'm going to give them another couple minutes on the anti side.
There are those that in our party that are not entirely satisfied with the slate recommended by the committee. At the same time, we want to be respectful of party unity, desiring our delegates to keep the focus on defeating Hillary and Obama in November and re-electing Jim Inhofe, as well as taking control of the Senate and exposing control law. I would urge us to vote down the slate that has been given to us by the party hierarchy and allow us then to vote on the alternate slate. Thank you, sir.
My name is Nathan Garland, I'm from Tulsa County. I'm 25 years old. First of all, I'd like to respond to Jay, Purchasing Joy, who said that all the delegates that were put on the slate were interviewed. 8 of them did not appear for their executive committee interviews. And just give 2 minutes of their time, how do we expect them to go to Minneapolis and represent us respectfully? I served for 6 years as a missionary in Romania. Just moved back this summer. I have not had the opportunity to do my constitutional duty and to be a representative of our government and our party. And I would appreciate the opportunity to do that, to represent you. Thank you very much.
Everybody give me 10 seconds, it's almost over.
My name is Phil Garrett from Tulsa County. I think a lot of people want to cast this as being some sort of conflict between people who are here at this convention and the committee that nominated delegates. But the fact is, it's the responsibility of this convention to decide which delegates best represent our views. And by choosing to vote down this slate that's been selected for us, we're not saying that we don't like these people or that there's no way we can nominate them. What we're saying is that we, as the convention, want to take back the authority
Delegates, the issue before you, we now will have a roll call vote, is if you favor the slate of delegates that have been put forward by the executive committee, you will vote yes. If you don't, you'll vote no. Mr. Chairman, majority vote. We will now entertain that vote. We will have the Secretary of the Convention call, well, Chairman, first of all, we will give a few minutes for the convention to make sure that each county has tabulated their votes for their county, and we will begin the roll call vote here in 5 minutes. There are a number of ballots that are that each county chairman have. Ballot number 1 will be, since this is our first vote, will be the ballot that is appropriate for this. It is now time for the county chairman to pass out the ballots to their respective delegates from their county. We will ask for a vote from that county here in a few minutes. County chairman should keep any extra ballots with them. State Executive Committee slate. A no vote is in opposition to it. Yes, you want the Executive Committee slate? No will be done.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, point of order.
Yes, sir.
Do we know who is on this slate?
My understanding is approved. Delegates, we're going to start announcing the vote, so please quiet down. Delegates, please quiet down. Delegates. With the chairman of Adair County, are you ready? Can you speak into the mic?
Yes, sir.
Adair County, what is your vote?
10 yes votes.
Adair County votes yes, 10 votes. Alfalfa.
Alfalfa County,
Two votes.
two votes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've been put on hold. Y'all make sure you're giving us the raw vote from the county. Am I ready? Atoka County? Yes, Atoka County.
Atoka County is 2 votes yes.
How many? Beckham County? Thank you. Five? Thank you. Blaine County?
Paul Hamlin, 5 votes, yes.
That's 5 votes for Blaine County. I'm sorry, Cheryl, what did you say?
Blaine County did not report it for Long County, so we're back to Blaine County.
All right, Blaine County.
Lake County has 7 votes, yes.
Blaine County, 7 votes yes. Okay, Blaine County only has 5 raw votes. We can't have 7. 5.
Point of information.
You know, the chairman's always the last to know. As you can see, the delegate slate by the executive committee has been elected by a vote of 1105 yes, 1105.5 yes, 554.5 no. I now recognize the state chairman on the election of presidential electors.
Mr. Chairman, I come before the body to nominate for
special selectors, the two individuals chosen by the state executive committee, the only two names that have been submitted, the names of Buddy Chambers and Diana Gunther. So, there has been a motion. State points.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know how to do this part of this, so teach me if I'm stuck. I'm Tina Clark. My point is that when we call recess for lunch, I stay, and I'm asked to be a part of that committee that did that with private vote, and I was told I could leave. I had no choice. How did they come at this list for the slate? I would like to know how this come about. Muddy water!
Bearing in the case that is out of order, there has been a motion.
I understand that, sir, and I do believe it's probably out of order according to your rules, but as a human being, an individual.
We have a comment, we have a judicial rule.
I just wanted to understand what happened.
I will let you speak to the state sheriff and explain the process to you. We have two electors that have been presented by the executive committee. There is a motion and a second. The motion was by Jerry and the second was by Jerry Buchanan from Tulsa. And because there are no others that have been nominated, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. We now come to the favorite part, stewardship. Does anybody want to talk about stewardship? Make sure we get to the elections of the National Committee candidates. I believe the first. The first item on our agenda is the nomination of the National Committee woman candidates. Are there nominations? Have there been nominations submitted? I guess nobody wants to do that. National Committee candidates? National Committee woman candidates?
This position is a volunteer position. The party pays none of the expenses. Since I recently sold my veterinary practice, I have the time, desire, and the resources to go and serve you. Now, most of all, we need to bring our Republican Party energy together. Okay, just remember, McLarty for the party. Those who would like to nominate
Denise Hinkle. Five minutes.
Mr. Chairman, members of the convention, I want to put into nomination the name of Denise Hinkle today. One of the most courageous people I've ever met. She ran against one of the most liberal people who have ever served in the state legislature, Obio Toure. Obio Toure had been a colleague of Angela Davis, an communist, before he came back to Oklahoma. Denise ran in that position. She got more votes than any Republican has ever got in that particular district, which is predominantly a black district, as Obio Toure was. We've had several fine, stellar black candidates that have run in that position, but it was Denise that worked hard. Denise is a tremendous contributor. She's been very successful in her professional life and would make an excellent National Committee woman.
The second nomination for Denise Hinkle for National Committee woman. For a number of years, I've seen her crisscross this state as well as this country with conservative, constitutional, Republican values. I'd like to second the nomination for Denise Hinkle for National Committee.
And I'm seeking the office of Republican National Committee Women for Oklahoma. I am a committed Christian who believes in service above self. I am a wife, mother, business owner, citizen, and lifelong Republican. I'm a pro-life, pro-family, pro-limited government, constitutionalist conservative. My parents and my family worked hard to build the Republican Party on the values of life and liberty. The pursuit of happiness is up to you. It does not matter what presidential primary camp brought you to this place. We are Republicans with a great challenge before us to bring Oklahoma's Republican values to bear in local, state, and federal races this year. To quote Ronald Reagan's 11th commandment, thou shalt not speak ill of a fellow Republican. We must not be a house divided, or we must not be a house divided, or the enemies of freedom and liberty may prevail. We must turn our energy, our hopes, and our finances toward promoting the ideals that brought each of us to the Republican Party. This office is about promoting Oklahoma's conservative Republican values nationwide and encouraging the growth and support of our Republican Party's future. I would be honored to serve and ask for your vote to be the next Republican National Committee woman.
Okay, everybody knows the drill now. We're going to use ballot number 2. Ballot number 2. Please indicate your choice and turn your ballot in to your county chairperson. And as soon as you have your county under control, know that they're all voting in, please start lining up at the mic again so we can get this done quickly. Again, the choices are Carolyn McCarty and Denise Hinkle. With the National Committee candidates, please come forward. We can go ahead and start your speeches while we're doing the count. Candidates, nominators, and seconded for National Committee man, please come forward.
Doe. I was the former vice chair for Oklahoma County, and I think I'm the only Asian in this room. And the reason I am for Steve, because without Steve, I wouldn't be here. I would be scared of you people. He went out, recruited me, bring me in, work for the Republican Party, and today I'm proud to tell you, in Oklahoma County, we have more than 3,000 Vietnamese registered to vote. To be our national committee chairman. Please vote for him.
My name is Tom Garner from the 2nd District, and we would be proud to have Steve Curry as our national committee man. But one other thing I'd like to say is Wayne Woodard, my very good friend, died a week and a day ago, and he was the 2nd District chairman. He was for Steve Curry.
I'm also serving Cleveland County as a state committee woman, and I fully support Steve and I ask him to do the same thing.
I'm Steve Oswald from Custer County. Over the past several years, I've worked with Steve at conventions, various functions. I've known him to be a tireless grassroots worker. All he thinks about is the party. He is by far the best qualified man for the job, the only qualified man. Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank all those people that just spoke for me on my behalf. And I want to thank all the people that helped me on my campaign. They worked very hard for me. And I want to thank you folks for being here today. You stayed in here and you stuck with it, and I really appreciate that. I also want to recognize my family standing behind me. If they'll step forward just a second. These are the people that I really work for the most. I'm very proud of them, along with my mother, who's standing right here, who was the first lady of this party in 1956, when my dad was state chairman of the Oklahoma Republican Party. Quickly, I want to serve this party, and I want to serve it with the family and social and fiscal values that were brought to this party by Ronald Reagan, and are served still by Jim Inhofe and Tom Coburn. I believe strongly in what these gentlemen do for our party. I will support them. In addition to that, I know that it's very important that the sovereignty of this nation and the solvency of this nation be protected. We need to protect our borders. We must confirm the battle, fight this battle, the slippery slope of liberalism, which goes on continuously. Liberalism that believes not in God, but in the states that deliver everything to them. The provider of all that instructs us on what we can see, hear, say, and even eat. That wants to tell us what the weather's going to be 20 years from now. You know, my grassroots is where I came from, and it's where I'll remain, and I'll be active in that party. That's why I put out that policy that you see in your seats on the 50-50 77 county plan. I pledge to raise money and to make sure that 50% of that gets down to the counties where it's needed and the districts where it's needed, and not just in the state. I want to help you guys out. I pledge to raise money to elect me today. I look forward to the opportunity to serve. Thank you very much, and God bless.
We will now recognize those who are here to nominate and support James Dunn.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cheryl Williams, and I'm your vice chair of the State Republican Party. When I ran a year ago, I said I wouldn't get involved in primaries, but primaries always go to a general election, and we're there. And and therefore I want you to know who I am going to vote for. I have not been involved telling people who to vote for or who to vote against. I have not been involved in the broils of today, except I want to support a man I have come to respect, James Dunn. I happen to be one person here who's worked with both men. I also happen to be one person who has been in the home of James and Regina Dunn, because they have opened their homes on a number of occasions to raise money for this party, for the candidates, for all of us to be a better party. But I got to tell you another thing I know about James Dunn and his wife. They are God-fearing Christians who stepped out there to go against Drew Edmondson last time and did a fine job. In this party as a grassroots activist for 20 years. I have served at every level of this party. And I can tell you without a doubt that James Dunn will represent Oklahoma values at the National Committee, and he will let them know what we stand for, which is pro-life, pro-family, pro-traditional values. That is who we need at the National Committee. It's your choice today, and I pray you will make the choice that will show America that Oklahomans are a broad Republican Party that supports people regardless of who they supported in the primary. James Dunn supported Hill Huckabee. I supported Fred Thompson. There are others who supported the other 11 candidates that were on my ballot. We're Republicans today. I ask for your vote for James Dunn.
My name is Mike Reynolds. I'm a representative of South Oklahoma City. And probably the greatest honor I've had bestowed upon me in the past couple of years is being asked to second the nomination of James Dunn. I want you county officials that have seen how tirelessly James worked when he visited your counties in his race against Drew Edmondson. Consider just how hard you think this man will work for you. He's proven it already. James Dunn is my friend. He's a man of unquestioned integrity. He will do us well. The state of Oklahoma, he'll just do wonderful. And I appreciate your vote for James Dunn.
Thank you, Representative Burns. Thank you, Cheryl. Ladies and gentlemen, I am James Dunn. And let me tell you why I'm running. I'm running to represent this group, every person in it. And I'd like you to do something for me. I would like you to look to the left of you right now, look at the person sitting next to you. Now, look to the right of you, look at the person next to you. Each one of us you just saw, and all those saw, are Republicans. It doesn't matter who we supported in the primary. We're Republicans, we're God-fearing Republicans, and every one of us believe as I do. As a former deist, I'm pro-life. I have represented and met with each and every one of you from every county in this sign. And it would be my honor to take these signs, the vision of these signs, to the RNC and represent rural Oklahoma and metropolitan Oklahoma. I will raise money for the party. I will raise it ethically. I will fight any corruption in the party, and I will support our party activists, whether they've been here 50 years or 15 minutes. We're all equal. Money is not important. People are important. Just remember, the focus of running or raising money is that of Barack Obama. The focus of raising good, God, Christian, moral, conservative values is the Republican Party. I'm James Dunn. I ask for your vote. Thank you.
Please indicate your choice on ballot number 3 for either Steve Curry or James Dunn for National Committee. Hold on. We're going to get to the vote in just a second. I'm not asking you to give it to anybody. I'm just saying go ahead and vote. You have your ballots in your hand. You can't do that. All right. Hey, are you ready? We're ready to go. As soon as you get announce your results, please go back and get your results for the other office. Adair County.
McCarty, 9. Eagle, 1.
McCarty 9, Eagle 1. Alfalfa.
McCarty, 1. Eagle, 1.
McCarty 1, Eagle 1. Atoka.
1 vote McCarty.
1 vote McCarty. Peckham. 5 votes McCarty. Blaine.
County has 5 votes for McCarty.
5 votes McCarty. Brian.
Brian has 5 votes for McCarty.
Brian has 5 votes McCarty. Canada.
2 votes.
2 votes McCarty. Canadian.
Canadian County has 24 votes for McCarty, 17 votes for Eagle.
24 McCarty, 17 Eagle. Carter.
Carter has 7 votes. McCarty, 1. Eagle.
7 votes McCarty, 1 Eagle. Cherokee.
Cherokee County has 16 votes for McCarty, 3 for Eagle.
16 votes McCarty, 3 Eagle. Cimarron.
3 for Denise Single.
3 for Denise Single. Cleveland.
Cleveland County has 51 votes for McCarty and 26 votes for Eagle.
51 McCarty, 26 Eagle. Comanche.
Comanche County, 16 McCarty, 9 Eagle.
16 McCarty, 9 Eagle. Cotton.
Cast 2 votes for McCarty.
2 votes McCarty. Clay.
Craig County, 3 votes for McCarty.
3 votes McCarty. Creek.
Creek County, 21 votes for McCarty, 11 votes for Eagle.
21 votes McCarty, 11 votes Eagle. Custer.
Custer, 7 McCarty.
7 McCarty. Delaware.
Delaware has 13 votes for McCarty and 3 Eagle.
13 votes McCarty, 3 Eagle. Ellis.
Ellis County has 3 votes for McCarty.
3 votes McCarty. Garfield.
McCarty, 19, Eagle 2.
McCarty 19, Eagle 2. Garfield.
McCarty, 3.
McCarty 3. Grady.
Grady County has 4 votes for McCarty, 1 for Eagle.
4 votes McCarty, 1 for Eagle. Reardon.
Reardon had 2 for McCarty.
2 for McCarty. Harper. Harper County, 2 for Eagle. 2 votes. 1 vote for Eagle. Haskell.
Haskell has 2 for McCarty.
2 for McCarty. Hughes.
Hughes has 2 votes for McCarty and 1 vote for Eagle.
2 votes McCarty, 1 vote for Eagle. Jackson.
Jackson has 7 votes for McCarty.
7 votes McCarty. Hay.
Hay has 11 votes for McCarty, 1 for Eagle.
11 votes for McCarty, 1 for Eagle. Kingfisher.
Kingfisher, 9 votes for McCarty.
9 votes for McCarty. Lattimore.
4 votes for McCarty.
4 votes for McCarty. The floor.
McCarty, 7, Eagle 7.
McCarty 7, Eagle 7. Lincoln.
Lincoln County has 8 votes for McCarty.
8 votes for McCarty. Logan.
Logan County has 18 for McCarty, 4 for Eagle.
18 for McCarty, 4 for Eagle. Love.
Love has 4 votes for McCarty.
4 votes for McCarty. Major.
Major has 5 votes for Carolyn McCarty.
5 votes for Carolyn McCarty. Marshall.
Marshall has 3 votes for McCarty.
3 votes for McCarty. May.
McCarty, 5.
McCarty 5. McLean.
McCarty, 5.
McCarty 5. McCurtain.
Party 1.
McCarty 1. Thank you, Todd.
Party 8.
McCarty 8. Murray.
Murray, 6.
3 for McCarty. Muskogee.
Muskogee has 32 votes for McCarty and 4 for Eagle.
32 for McCarty, 4 for Eagle. Noble.
Noble, 9, McCarty.
9 McCarty. Noah. 3 McCarty, 3 McCarty, 3 Eagle. Oklahoma County.
Oklahoma, 95 McCarty, Eagle 54.
95 McCarty, Eagle 54. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma County, 5 for each thing.
Eagle, 5. Osage.
Osage County, 13 for McCarty.
13 for McCarty. Pawnee.
3 for Eagle.
3 for Eagle.
Wayne County has 22, McCarty, 17.
22 McCarty, 7 Eagle. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh has 11 votes for McCarty, 2 for Eagle.
11 votes for McCarty, 2 for Eagle. Pontotoc.
Pontotoc has 5 for Eagle.
5 for Eagle. Potawatomi.
McCarty, 4, Denise, 4.
4 and 4 on Potawatomi. Rogers. Rogers.
McCarty, 16. East Eagle, 13.
Rogers, I'm sorry. Somebody was trying to speak to me.
McCarty,
Go ahead.
McCarty, 16.
Rogers.
Eagle, 13.
Eagle 13. Seminole.
McCarty, 5, Eagle, 2.
McCarty 5, Eagle 2. Sequoia.
Sequoia, McCarty 7, Eagle 1.
McCarty 7, Eagle 1. Stevens.
McCarty 14.
McCarty 14. Texas.
Harrison County 2.
2 for McCarty. Tulsa.
119 McCarty, 105 Eagle, 2 Osage.
119 McCarty, 105 Eagle. Wagner.
Wagner, McCarty, 12, Eagle 11.
McCarty 12, Eagle 11. Washington.
Washington County, 18 McCarty, 3 for Eagle.
18 McCarty, 3 for Eagle. Washington.
2 for McCarty.
2 for McCarty. Woods.
2 for McCarty.
2 for McCarty. Woodward.
7 for Oklahoma County.
7 for
McCarty.
7 for McCarty. College Republicans.
3 for McCarty.
3 for McCarty. Young Republicans. 12 for McCarty. 1. County Chairman, please get your votes for the National Committee man. We're now in 10 minutes, so please get your votes and line up. We do have a winner. We're now going to run into the National Committee man vote. Rico County.
Dunn, 9. Curry, 1.
1 for Curry, 9 for them.
Algonquin County, 2 for Dunn.
2 for them. Algonquin County. Adobe. Beckham.
County has 4 votes. Curry, vote for Dunn.
I'm sorry.
4 votes for Curry, 1 for Dunn.
4 votes for Curry, 1 for Dunn. Lane. Lane down. So pass on to Lane for now. Lane. 5 for Dunn. Caddo County. 2 for Curry. Canadian County.
Canadian County has 23 votes for Curry, 18 for Dunn.
23 for Curry, 18 for Dunn. Carter County.
Curry, 7, Dunn, 1.
37, Dunn 1. Cherokee County.
Cherokee County has 7 for Curry, 12 for Dunn.
7 for Curry, 12 for Dunn. Cimarron County.
County has 3 for Dunn.
3 for Dunn. Cleveland County. Cleveland County passes for now. Comanche County.
16 for Dunn, 9 for Curry.
16 for Dunn, 9 for Curry. Cotton County.
Cotton County casts 2 votes for James Dunn.
2 votes for James Dunn. Craig County.
Curry County, 3 votes for James Dunn.
3 votes for Dunn.
Are you ready for Cleveland County here?
Cleveland County.
Cleveland County has 27 votes for Curry and 50 votes for Dunn.
27 for Curry, 50 for Dunn. Creek County.
Creek County has 18 votes for Curry, 14 votes for Dunn.
18 for Curry, 14 for Dunn. Custer County.
Custer County, 7 for Curry.
7 for Curry. Delaware County.
Delaware County has 5 for Curry,
5 for Curry.
11 for Dunn.
11 for Dunn. Dallas County.
Dallas County, Steve Curry, 3.
Dallas County, 3 for Steve Curry. Garfield County.
Curry, 15, Dunn, 6.
13 for Curry, 6 for Dunn. Carbon County.
2 for Curry, 1 for Dunn.
2 for Curry, 1 for Dunn. British County.
3 for Curry, 2 for Dunn.
3 for Curry, 2 for Dunn. Bear County.
2 for Curry.
2 for Curry. Harper County.
1 raw, 2 waiting for Dunn. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
1 for Dunn. Haskell. We're going to have to pass on that. Let's move on.
Okay, no, he was misunderstanding.
No matter what, we go originally say. Right, that's why I said 1 call.
1 for
That's
Dunn.
what we got. Let's move on. Haskell.
Asheville, 2 for Curry.
2 for Curry. Hughes.
2 for Curry, 1 for Dunn.
2 for Curry, 1 for Dunn. Jackson.
6 Curry, 1 Dunn.
6 for Curry, 1 for Dunn. Day.
2 for Curry, 10 for Dunn.
2 for Curry, 10 for Dunn. Kingfisher.
8 Curry, 1 Dunn.
8 for Curry, 1 for Dunn. Latimer.
4 for Curry.
4 for Curry. Before.
Curry, 6, Dunn, 8.
Curry 6, Dunn 8. Lincoln.
Lincoln County has 5 for Curry, 3 for Dunn.
5 for Curry, 3 for Dunn. Logan.
18, Curry, 4, Dunn.
18 for Curry, 4 for Dunn. Love.
3 Curry, 1 Dunn.
3 for Curry, 1 for Dunn. Mason.
Major County has 5 votes for Steve Curry.
5 votes for Curry. Marshall.
Marshall County has 3 votes for James Denton.
3 votes for James Denton. Nays.
He votes twice for Mr. McCurdy and 3 times for Mr. Dunn.
2 for Curry, 3 for Dunn. Complain.
Benton County, 2 Curry, 3 Dunn.
2 for Curry, 3 for Dunn.
McCarthy, 1 for Denton.
1 for Dunn, McCurdy County. Matt McIntosh. 8 for Dunn. Murray.
3
for Curry. Muskogee.
Muskogee has 30 for Curry and 6 for Dunn.
30 for Curry, 6 for Dunn. Run that line again. Muskogee. I need another statement on there. How many for Curry, how many for Dunn? 13 for Curry.
We have 30 for Curry, 30, 3-0.
Okay, 6.
And 6, no, we have 36 votes.
All right, 36 votes, 30 for Curry, 6 for Dunn. No.
Thank you.
Noble had 9 for Curry.
9 for Curry. Otherwise, 3 for Curry, 3 for Dunn. 3 for Curry, 3 for Dunn. Oklahoma.
The future home of the NBA vote. The future home of the NBA votes Dunn, 61, Curry, 9.
61 for Curry, 90. 61 for Dunn, 90 for Curry. Oklahoma. Oklahoma, 90 for Curry, 61 for Dunn.
5-0 for Curry, 6-1 for Dunn. Thank you.
Oklahoma,
Okmulgee County, 5 for James Dunn.
5 for Dunn. Osage.
Osage County for Dunn.
I didn't hear that.
13 for Dunn.
Okay, 13 for Dunn, thank you. Pawnee County.
Pawnee County, 3 for Dunn.
3 for Dunn. Payne.
Payne County, 20 for Curry, 9 for Dunn.
20 for Curry, 9 for Dunn. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh County has 11 votes for Curry, 2 for Dunn.
11 for Curry, 2 for Dunn. Tomato. 5 for Dunn. Potawatomi.
Potawatomi, 4 for Dunn, 4 for Curry.
4 for Dunn, 4 for Curry. Rogers.
Rogers County has 12 for Curry and 17 for Dunn.
4 for Curry, 17 for Dunn. Seminole.
Seminole County, 7 for Dunn.
7 for Dunn. Supplier.
Sequoia County has 6 for Curry and 2 for Dunn.
6 for Curry, 2 for Dunn. Stevens.
Stevens County has 12 for Curry, 2 for Dunn.
12 for Curry, 2 for Dunn. Texas.
Texas County's got 2 for Dunn.
2 for Dunn. Tulsa.
138 for Dunn, 86 for Curry.
138 for Dunn, 86 for Curry. Wagner.
Wagner County, Curry, 4, Dunn, 19.
4 for Curry, 19 for Dunn. Washington.
Curry, 13, Dunn, 8.
13 for Curry, 8 for Dunn. Washington.
Washington, 1 Curry, 1 Dunn.
1 Curry, 1 Dunn. Woods.
Woods, 2.
2 for Curry. Woodward.
Woodward, 3 for Curry, 4 for Dunn.
3 for Curry, 4 for Dunn. College Republicans.
3 votes for Curry.
3 votes for Curry. Young Republicans.
2 votes for Curry.
2 votes for Curry.
There was 1 county that had
Wayne
passed.
County.
Wayne County has
to re-announce the results. Oklahoma County Chairman.
Ready to kick us out? We're opening the air wall. Yeah? All right. Let me get my stuff. Clear. I'm off the wall right now.
Good luck.
Yes, Level County Road.
Sutton County had 3 votes for Curry and 1 vote for Bennett.
3 votes for Curry, 1 vote for Dunn, Love County.
We're showing Oklahoma County done 61, Curry 90. We're also doing a recount on that.
While they're doing that, we're going to move on to the next order of business. The Platform Committee Chairman. Platform Committee Chairman. We are on the board of the Platform Committee. Do you still have a point of order that you want?
If I could have everyone's attention, let me explain the way that our computer is set up for our voting. The number that you see on the screen are the number of people who cast votes. Let's just look at Curry, the first line there, Murray, I can't see from this end, Muskogee. 30 people were here that voted for Mr. Curry. 6 people, he just moved it, 6 people were here that voted for Mr. Dunn. That is just the number of people present. The mathematics inside our computer formula will lower that mathematically to a total maximum votes cast for that county to 29 votes that is shown on the summary page. So the vote is okay. That represents the number of people present, the number of people voting. Okay? We're out of time. We're going to have a platform committee report very quickly. So
Thank you to the members who worked on the platform committee. You know who they are that created the platform? The platform had a few minor changes as far as comments and essays yesterday. We will make that if you will accept the platform as printed and distributed today with the comments and essays that were approved yesterday by the application.
So moved. Gregory Hill, Tulsa County.
been moved by Greg Hill of Tulsa County. Is there a second? Second by half the delegates. All in favor, signify by